Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and a very good day to all of you. Today we would like to continue the lesson. The lesson that we would like to learn at this time is about how to solve the second order ordinary differential equation using the Laplace transformations. Basically, the steps of solving the second order is similar with the step of solving on the first order. However, you have to remember that we have to understand how to Laplace the second order terms. The second order term is given by this one. If you have, like say, f double prime, so it will convert it to s square fs minus ff0 minus f prime 0. So this is the most important part that will be highlighted in this session. Okay, so now, okay, let's say you have the equation, and then the equation asks you to solve the second order ordinary differential equation. As I said to you, in the first order, the equation must supply you with a one boundary condition. But with the second order ordinary differential equation, the equation must supply you with two boundary condition. So that two boundary condition you can see over here. So you will have two boundary conditions. Okay, so basically this equation is representing y double prime plus 2y prime minus 3y equal to t. Why we give you in terms of this form? Because of we would like you to understand what is the dependent variable and what is the independent variable. So the dependent variable is y and the independent variable is t. So what you need to do is you need to find basically what is yt. So this is our ultimate goals. Okay, so according to the questions, what you need to do is, okay, you need to know that how to Laplace the y double prime. So as we know that when you want to Laplace the y double prime, so you will get s squared y capital S minus s y0 and then minus f prime 0. Okay, and then the Laplace of the y prime, what you will have is s y capital S minus with y0, while the last one, okay, inverse Laplace the y will give you the capital of y s. So this is most important part. And then the Laplace of the right hand side term, okay, so you need to Laplace the t. So you may refer the table. What you will have is 1 over s squared. So now after you get all the terms Laplace, so you need to rearrange back. So what you will have, you need to rearrange back. So for the y double prime, so you will have here s squared ys minus with s y0 minus with y prime 0, and then you will have the second term is 2, and then you will have s ys minus with y minus with y0 minus with y0, and then for the third term you will have minus 3y capital S, and then the right hand side is 1 over s squared. Okay, look at here. So you can replace the boundary condition over here. This is the boundary condition, and also this is the boundary condition. So what is your boundary condition for y0? The y0 will give you is 2. This one is 2, and then for y prime is 1. Y prime is 1. So here is 2. Okay, so what will you obtain over here is, okay, so let's say you will have s squared ys minus with 2s minus with 1, okay, plus here with 2s ys, and then you will have minus 4 for this one. You will have minus 4, and then you will have minus 3ys and 1 over s squared. So look at here, so you will have this is the constant, and also this one is a constant, and then you can bring it into the right hand side. But don't forget, you also need to bring this one. You also need to bring that minus 2s in the right hand side. So what you will have, okay, what you will have is, okay, let remain the term in the left hand side. So you will have s squared ys plus 2s ys minus 3ys. So in the right hand side, you will have 1 over s squared. You will have plus 5, and you also will have plus 2s. Okay, so you can factorize the left hand side. So what you will have ys for this one, you will have s squared, you will have plus 2s, and you will have minus 3. Okay, so you also can equate its denominator on the right hand side. You will have 1 plus 5s squared plus 2s cubed over s squared. Now you will have the ys as 1 plus 5s squared plus 2s cubed over s squared, and then you will have s squared plus 2s minus 3. So now you can proceed to find the yt by inverse that ys. However, you will not have directly the answer from the table because it's complicated. So what you need to do is you need to apply the knowledge of the partial fraction. Okay, so the knowledge of the partial fraction, okay, we will do it directly. For the partial fraction, you will have 1 plus 5s squared plus 2s cubed, and then you will have s squared plus 2s minus 3. Its partial fractions can be determined by looking at its denominator. So you will have s squared, for that one is a repeated linear. And then what about this one? This one also you may factorize it. So basically it will be 1 plus 5s squared plus 2s cubed s squared, and over here you will have s minus 1 and s plus 3. Okay class, now we already have the equation in terms of what we call it simplified, where you may now apply the partial fraction towards this equation. So since over here you will see that we will have 3 terms in the denominator. So this is the first term, this is the second term, and then this is the last term. So altogether is a linear factor. So what you will have for this one, you will have a over s plus b over s squared plus c over s minus 1 plus d over s plus 3. Okay, for this one, what you need to do is you need to cross multiplication to make the denominator equal. So what you need to do is, so you will have for this one a must be multiplied with s, and then must be multiplied with s minus 1, s plus 3. Okay, and then the b must be multiplied with s minus 1 and s plus 3, while the c must be multiplied with s squared and s plus 3. The d you need to multiply with s squared and s minus 1. Okay, and all the term over here basically x over with s squared, s minus 1 and s plus 3. Since the denominator over here is similar with this one, so you can equate its numerator. So what is the numerator? So you will equate with 1 plus with 5s squared plus with 2s cubed is equal to its numerator in the right hand side over here. So you may expand that one. You will have as, and then for this one you may expand first. Okay, so what you will have s squared. You will have s squared, okay, plus 3s minus s minus 3, and then for the b you will get the similar one, s squared plus 3s minus s minus 3, and then for the c you will have c s cubed plus 3c s squared, and then you will have over here ds cubed minus d s squared. Right. Okay, so now, okay, to make it clear, you can expand it again to get the single term for this one. So you will have a s cubed plus 3a s squared, and then for this one basically you may combine to become 2s. It's similar with this one, it's 2s. So you will have over here basically 2s. Here is 2as minus with 3as plus bs squared plus 2bs minus with 3b, and then for this one you just follow 3s cubed plus cs cubed plus 3cs squared plus ds cubed minus ds squared. Okay, so now you can make it a comparison between the left hand side and then the right hand side. Look at here, we have the highest power of s is 3, and then we have its coefficient is 2 in the left hand side, and then look at here, you may choose the one that having the s power of 3. Here you will have a, and then you also will have c, and then you will have d. Okay, for the s power of 2, look at here, you have 5 in the left hand side. Okay, and then you may find its coefficient. For this one you will have 2a, so you will have 2a, and then you will have b, then you will have 3c and also minus d. 3c and also minus d. For the s power of 1, so what you will have for the left hand side is 0, And then for the right hand side, you will have minus 3a for this one. And also you will have plus 2b. And finally, for the constant, which is as power of 0, so you will have 1 in the left hand side. X equal to, for this one, you will have minus 3b. And then, okay, you will have only this part because it's already complete. Okay, so now you will have 4 equations to be solved simultaneously. So you can use the calculator to find the value of A, B, C, and D, or you may use the method of the substitution to get each of the value. So over here, what you will have, you will directly get what is the B from this one, from that one. So you will have your B is a negative 1 over 3. You will have your B is negative 1 over 3. And then when you have the B is negative 1 over 3, you will have your A, because your A, you can use this one. You can use this formula, you can use this equation to find your A. So your A is, you can replace it, the B, negative 3A, okay, plus 2B negative 1 over 3 is equal to 0. So you will have negative 3A minus 2 over 3 equal to 0. And then you will have negative 3A equal to 2 over 3. And then you will have your A is negative 2 over 9. Okay, your A is negative 2 over 9. So this is the one that we already obtained. And then this is for A. And then what about for C and D? You may find it, and then later you will see that you will have C is equal to 2. And then you will have D is equal to 2 over 9. So this is the value of A, B, C, and D. So what you need to do next is you need to substitute back into the partial fraction form, where you will have your y as is equal to A is negative 2 over 9, and then you will have over here is 1 over S, and then you will have your B is negative 1 over 3, and here is 1 over S squared, and then your D, your C is 2, and then you will have S minus 1, and then your D is 2 over 9, and you will have 1 over S plus 3. So in order to find YT, what you need to do is you need to inverse Laplace of each term for the term of the left hand side and also the term in the right hand side. So you inverse this one, and also you may inverse all the terms in the right hand side. So for the first term in the left hand side, what you will have is you will directly got YT over here, and then for these terms what you will have is, so you will have negative 2 over 9, because when you directly look at the table, so you will have negative 2 over 9, and for this one you will have negative 1 over 3t for this one for sure. And then for this one you may refer the table, you will have plus with 2 exponent t, and then here you will have 2 over 9 exponent negative 3t. So this is the answer that you want to find. If you want to get the full marks for this type of question, please make sure that you are showing every single step and get the correct answer. I hope you understand. We will continue again with the new question. Thank you.